Good morning, good morning. Today is Monday, April 5th, 2021. Coach Rich in the house. Boom! Man, guys, today we are done with our upper body, lower body splits. It's on to the full body work. We're going into the summer months, the next 12 weeks. We're gonna be turning it up a little bit. So the idea here is gonna be full body work, boosting the level of endurance, the level of aerobic capacity, aerobic conditioning. So we're gonna be sweating a lot. We're gonna be moving our whole bodies Monday through Friday. It's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna set it up in a way that if you were to train every single day on this program, you could, and you wouldn't be double downing on any one thing. So we're gonna have even though they're gonna be upper body, full body combination lifts every single day, we're not gonna double up from one day to the next. So we're still gonna incorporate quite a bit of balance in a full body nature. So we're gonna have a lot of fun, we're gonna work hard. And for those of you that are trying to lean up a little bit, kind of go into the summer months, trimming up, this is gonna be the perfect thing for you. All right, so today's workout, we're gonna be warming up with a couple of single arm swings and then what's called a 3-month pullover. So we're gonna be laying on our back, we're gonna take a big exhale, we're gonna reach that weight over the top of our head, we're gonna keep our core really, really tight. And it's gonna be a little bit of a core exercise. All right, so after that, we're gonna be doing 2 main pieces. Our main pieces today are gonna be 9 minutes long. We're going ladder style. The first 9-minute block, it's gonna be a row, it's gonna be a press, and then it's gonna be a reverse lunge. The reps are gonna start at 2. They're gonna go up by 2 reps every single set. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You get to the 12th, then if you got time, you come back down, you start at 2, you build yourself up. Our second 9-minute time block, the ladder is just gonna go 4, 8, 12. So we're gonna chop up some of the middle ones, just big chunks, 4, 8, 12. And it's gonna be an RDL, it's gonna be a half kneeling overhead press, and then it's just fly. The finish today, we're gonna do a little plank build up to a push up. Then we're gonna do a toe touch for some core, and then a little frog pump for the glutes. So lots of good stuff. Let's have some fun. Let's work hard. Let's chop the feet here a little bit. Here we go. All right. Little forward, little back. We're gonna get into it. Man, it's feeling nice in here. Coach has got his heaters turned off. It's feeling nice and warm, going out, going in. We're gonna be doing some sweating today, I know it. I can feel it. Little hip turn. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, leg swings, big leg swings. Ooh, yes. If you're having trouble with your balance, go ahead and hold on to a little something. I don't want anyone falling over. Switch up, big leg swing. 3, 2, 1. Coming down, hands and knees. Cat cows. Stack your shoulders over the top of your hands around your spine. Exhale. Arch your spine, inhale. Let's get our spine moving nice and smooth. Making sure we're breathing consistently, exhaling as we round, inhaling as we arch. And then from here, we're gonna go into our half kneeling flow. So let's just bring our foot up, pull the hips forward, hand on the inside of the knee, push out, down, open. Position the arm inside, open the other way, both hands on the ground, rock back, move your hips side to side. We're gonna do that one more time on the other side. So my leg comes up, I'm gonna pull my hips forward, we're gonna drive out, down, open, open, down, rock back, and then move your hips side to side. All right, from here, we're gonna flip over onto our back. From this position, I'm gonna cross one leg over my thigh like this. I'm gonna bring my leg up, I'm gonna take my hands, reach through, I'm gonna grab the back of my hamstring, and I'm gonna pull this leg into my chest. What I wanna feel here is a little stretch in my glute. I'm just gonna hang out in this position. When I'm here, I'm gonna mobilize my ankle a little bit, some ankle circles. And then we'll just switch legs, reaching through, pull, and then a couple little ankle circles. All right, crew, so coming up, we're gonna be working on our single arm swings and then our 3-month pullover. Since I'm down here, I'll demonstrate that 3-month pullover first. With this one, I'm not gonna use a very heavy bell. All right, so I'm gonna grab it. So the bell is gonna begin over my face like this. I'm gonna elevate my feet. I'm gonna push my feet into each other. Exhale, reach over, pause, and then right back over my face. Exhale, squeeze your core, and then right back over your face. Alrighty, so that's the 3-month pullover. We already know our swings, but we'll go over those real quick. So I'm gonna grab a little heavier bell for the swings. The swings are only gonna be for 25 seconds, so when we do them, we're gonna make a triangle with the bell and our feet. We're gonna hike the bell back. Good, powerful swings here. At 25 seconds, we should be thinking somewhere between 15 and 20 reps. That's probably gonna be a good number right there. The starter today is gonna be 4 rounds, okay? 4 rounds. All right, we're gonna start with the swing. So we're gonna swing on one arm, we'll take a rest, we'll swing on the other arm, then we'll get down to the ground for the 3-month pullover. Alrighty, crew, on the clock in 10. Single arm swing coming up. Hike that bell back, snap through. Ready? Here we go. All right, set it down. I got 15 swings, that felt pretty good. I'll take 15 all day. All right, staying put. Same exercise, opposite arm, single arm swing. Let's go, 15. Or however many you did on your right side. Coming down to the ground, we're gonna transition relatively quick. I got the bell right over my face. I'm gonna push the bottoms of my feet into each other. Exhale, reach, pause, right back over the face. Put your feet hard into each other. Excellent. Back up, right into it. Single arm swing, that was 1 round down. We got 3 to go. Let's start to warm things up here a little bit. Ready? Let's go. Whew. All right, heart rate's coming up. Heart rate's coming up. Breathe. Coming right back down to the ground. Exhale, push your feet into each other. Keep your low back pushed into the floor. Whew. Whew. Let's go. Let's go. 2 rounds down, 2 to go. Moving along. Short breath, left side coming up. Work on that exhale as that bell starts moving away from the legs. Back down to the ground, here we go. Big exhale, big reach. Whew. Final round here, crew. Final round for a warmer upper. And then we're going into our 9-minute time blocks. Ready? Whoo, breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, last set of swings here, last set of swings. Last set of swings. Here we go. And then to the ground, pull over one time. Big exhale, big reach. Here we go. Think about driving the weight to the ceiling first, reaching over second. Whew. Whew. All right, here, crew. We got our first 9-minute time block coming up. So in 9 minutes, we're gonna be doing a ladder. The ladder is gonna be starting at 2, adding 2 reps every single set. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We get to 12, we're gonna restart back at 2. These are our exercises. Get my bells out of the way. I'm gonna be using a set of dumbbells here, medium weights. All right, so I would say you gotta probably be able to do 15 reps in a row. That would be a good working weight. 15 rep max, I would say. All right, so our first one is gonna be our bent over row. So when we're doing these, I like to begin standing up. I'm gonna get a good hinge. Once I get my chest flat over the ground, I'm gonna hit my row. 1, 2. Remember, the first set, we're only gonna be doing 2 exercises. My second exercise, we're gonna come to the bench, we're gonna do a press. So we're laying back. All right, we're opening up. 1 press, 2 press, and then we're done. Then we're gonna have our weights at our sides. And this is gonna be a total of 2. So I'm gonna go reverse lunge, 1, reverse lunge, 2. And then I'm gonna come back to my row for 4. All right. Now, you do not have to do these unbroken. I'm probably gonna take a little bit of a rest in between each set. Just give myself a breath, and then we're gonna go. All right, so we're gonna go for 9 minutes here, crew, 9 minutes. Whew, on the clock in 10. We're gonna start with our row. 2 bent over rows. My stance is relatively narrow, but hip width apart. I'm gonna hinge back, I'm gonna feel my hamstrings, abs tight. 1, 2, stand up. Since it was only 2, that wasn't too difficult. I'm gonna come right over to my bench. I'm gonna go 2 chest presses. So we're starting at 2, we're going up to 12. There we go. 1, 2. I'm gonna bring them down. And then we're gonna go to our reverse lunge. Arms are at our sides, chest is up, step back with control. 1, 2. Excellent. Now we're gonna go to 4. So I'm gonna keep the weights. I'm gonna hinge back. I'm gonna go 4 rows. Hinge back, core tight. After 4 rows, we're coming back to our bench. We're going 4 chest presses. 4 chest presses. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a little rest. I'm just gonna pause here for a second. Coming up next, we're gonna go 4 total reverse lunges. All right, 4 total reverse lunges. Chest up, good posture. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna rotate. And now we're on our 6s here. So we're gonna hinge back. Whew, and then we're gonna come back to our press. Again, I'm gonna pause here for a second, rest the weights together, relax my shoulders a little bit. 6 presses coming up, 6 presses coming up. Here we go. Reset, take a second. We're going to our lunges here next. 6 total, remember 6 total, so 3 per leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's take a breath. All right, we're on 8s coming up, 8s. All right, now things are gonna start to get a little interesting. We got our row. Hinge back, core tight. Feel the hamstrings. Whew. I'm gonna set them down for a second. We got 8 presses coming up, 8 presses coming up. Whew. Starting to get a little spicy. Starting to get a little spicy here. All right, here we go. 8 presses. And breathe and breathe. Coming up next, we're going back to our reverse lunge. Back to our reverse lunge. Good posture here. 8 total, 4 and 4. All right, little breath, little breath. Shake the arms out a little bit. All right, we got 10s and 12s coming up, 10s and 12s. Things are gonna get a little spicier still. All right, we got our rows, got our rows. Stance is narrow, core tight, hinge back. Ooh, ooh, feeling that little bit. Yes, feeling that one a little bit. Shake it out. 10 presses coming up. 10 presses coming up. Whew. I'm sweating over here. Good sign. Here we go, nice and smooth. Retract your shoulder blades. Keep the shoulder blades kind of pinched together when we do this press. And breathe, breathe, breathe. I'm gonna take a second here. Shake it out. 5 and 5 lunge. 5 and 5 with a lunge. Here we go. 5 per side. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, challenge set coming up. We got our 12s. We got plenty of time to knock these out. Plenty of time to knock these out. Let's focus on good, consistent technique. Really squeezing and thinking about the muscles we're trying to work here. I'm gonna give myself 10 seconds and we're on. Woo! All right, crew, let's go to work. Here we go. 12. Whew. Whew. I'm gonna take a few more seconds. Take a few more seconds. We got 12 presses coming up. Plenty of time. 12 presses coming up. Let's get to it. Let's get to it here. Nice and smooth. Keep the shoulder blades slightly retracted together.
And then last thing here, crew, if you're working with me, let's knock out these lunges, 12 aside. Sorry, 12 total, 6 aside. Whew. All right. Timing worked out pretty well. So we finished a whole set. Pretty smooth there, crew. Let's see, that was 30, 42, 4 times 3, 120, 132 reps there, not bad, not bad at all. Love it. Moving on, we got an RDL, a half kneeling press, and a chest fly. So the RDL, that's pretty much already warmed up. So now it's just gonna be focusing on keeping this in the hamstrings. Coming down, coming back up. Notice I don't finish like this. I'm coming to the point where I'm keeping tension on my hamstrings, and right when it releases, I'm coming right back down. When I lower my weights down, my weights are just kind of staying right over the top of my toenails. All right, so right over the top of the toenails. So again, the ladder on this one's gonna work just a little bit different. It's gonna be around a 4, 8, and then 12. 4, 8, and then 12. All right, so we're skipping the 2s and the 6s and the 10s, 4, 8, 12. So we have the RDL, and then we're gonna be doing a half kneeling overhead press. Notice I begin in neutral. I'm gonna rotate as I press that weight up. I'm keeping my weight in line with my shoulder joint, so it's not way out here. It's staying relatively tight. On those, the reps are the same. We're gonna do a round of 4, a round of 8, a round of 12. We'll do the right side, then we'll do the left side. Our third exercise is gonna be a chest fly. So our chest fly, we're gonna use the bench. We're gonna imagine like we're hugging a big tree. We're gonna open up, squeeze the chest together, meet in the middle. A round of 4, a round of 8, and a round of 12. All right, nice little upper body, full body, lower body flow. Let's do it. We're gonna start with the Romanian deadlift, half kneeling press, and then the chest fly. 4, 8, 12, 9 minutes on the clock, starting in 10. Let's have some fun, let's work hard. Y'all ready? Here we go, 4 reps. Keep the tension on the hamstrings. After we get 4, I'm gonna set one down. Now, whichever knee I have down, I'm gonna press with that arm. So my left knee is down, I'm gonna do my overhead press with my left arm. Free hand, I'm gonna make a fist. 4 reps. Set it down. I'm gonna switch. My right knee is down. I'm gonna press with my right arm. Free hand making a fist. Right glute is tight. Yes. All right, then we're gonna make our way back to our bench or stability ball, and we're gonna do our chest fly. So chest fly, visualize you're hugging a big tree. Squeeze your chest together as you meet the hands in the middle. All right, let's take a quick breath. Okay, round of 8 coming up. Round of 8 coming up. I'm just gonna shake it out. Round of 8. Here we go. Stances hip width apart. 8 reps. Find the hamstrings. And then after 8, we're switching up. Half kneeling overhead press, left knee down. Left glute is tight, abs are tight. Pressing with the left arm. 8 reps. And take a rest. When we do these overhead presses, let's make sure when we finish we're in a good position, meaning our fist is in line with our shoulder is in line with our ear. We don't want that arm out in front of us. We don't want it way behind, we want it straight up. All right, here we go. Right arm, right knee down. And a breathe, and a breathe. All right, here we go. We got our chest flies for 8. Chest flies for 8. Hip, hip. Here we go. Whew. Whew. All right, crew. Challenge set. We're on our 12s. Shake it out a little bit. We're on our 12s. We're going to start with the RDL. Remember, this exercise, we're trying to target the back of our thigh, the hamstring. So make sure you're thinking about there's a wall kind of back behind your butt. You're going to take your butt, you're going to push your butt back behind you. But what you're not going to do is round your back. So you're going to slightly retract your shoulder blades. You're going to push your butt back, feeling the back of your legs right from the start. So just think, how can I create a stretch in my hamstrings right from the very beginning? Little retraction of the shoulder blades, push the hips back, stand. Woo! Feeling good. Coming down to our press. 12 rep. Whew. And a short little switch up. 12 rep the other side. Right arm, right knee down. Let's go. Whew. And then our chest fly. Chest fly coming up for 12. Whew. Right to it, come on. All right, we got some time. Right to it, RDLs. RDLs, here we go for 4. Half kneeling press for 4. Whew. Switching up. Right arm, right knee down. Here we go. And the last one, chest fly for 4. Nice and open. Imagine you're hugging a big tree. You're gonna squeeze your chest in the center. Let's go. Woo! All right, good work, crew, good work. We got a little time left to spare, so finish that up. And we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. All right, finish work today. We're gonna be doing a plank buildup, a toe touch, and a frog pump. Plank buildup, a toe touch, and a frog pump. On the plank buildup, we're gonna be adding a little push up into it as well. So it's gonna be kind of spicy. We're gonna begin down in our forearms. We're gonna come up to our hands. Once we're on our hands, we're gonna drop into a push up, come back down to our forearms, up to our hands. All right, so we're gonna do that move for 20 seconds. Then we're gonna spin around, lay on our back, legs are up, toe touch. This one here is gonna burn. Is for 30 seconds. That's gonna be really tough. And then the last one, we're gonna be back on our backs. You're gonna push the bottoms of your feet together. And you're bridging up, frog pump. If you want, you can add a little weight to the frog pump. I would recommend just grabbing a dumbbell, put it right over your belt, imaginary belt, holding it there, and bridging up like that. If you wanted to add a little bit of weight. That is totally up to you. I'm probably gonna do that one, just body weight. But I think what I will do is grab a little mat ski. A little mat ski here. All right, crew. So this is gonna be a 4-rounder. Whoo! This is gonna be hard. I hope y'all ready. 4 rounds. Plank build to push up is 20 seconds. Toe touching for 30, frog pump for 40. Have a little 15-second breather in between. Here we go. Plank build up into a push up. Up and down. Next one here, crew, we're flipping over onto our backs. We're gonna have our legs up in the air. Woo. And then we go into our frog pump. So bottoms of our feet are pushing into each other. We're gonna bridge up, good glute squeeze at the top. Count your reps. Whew. Okay, those added up after a while. One round down, 3 to go. Plank build up to push up. Plank build up to push up. All right, let's stay focused. Ready? Let's go. Toe touch is coming up. Toe touch is coming up. Where am I going? Frog pump. If you need to, add a little weight to this one. Focus on how hard you can squeeze your glutes at the top of the rep. When you come down to the floor, to the mat, make sure that your lower back is relatively flat and flush. Drive your feet into each other. Bridge up, glute squeeze. Control yourself back down. Whew. 2 down, 2 down, here we go. 2 down, 2 to go. Plank build up to push up, plank build up to push up. Let's go. Abs are smoked. Let's go. Woo! And then our frog pump. Try to have your heels relatively in close to your butt. Push your feet into each other. Good glute squeeze up at the top. Whew. All right, crew. Last time through. Last time through. Let's go hard here. Last time through. Let's go hard. Let's go hard. Last set of these. Oh, baby. Come on. Ooh, woo, woo. All right, here we go. Last time. Last time for it. Frog pump. Last time for it. Drive the feet into each other. Good glute squeeze up at the top. Back is flat when you lower to the ground. Push your feet into each other the entire set. That's it. Couple of stretches here, crew. Awesome job today. Couple of stretches. First one, we're just gonna lay on our bellies. We're gonna hit a couple of these cobra press-ups. So hands outside the chest, outside the head. You're gonna push to the heels of your palms. Take a big breath in, down low towards your belly first. Exhale, come back down. Big breath in. One more time, big breath in. Counter that move, little child's pose. A little diagonal reach. And then, just like we started here, crew, half kneeling flow. Leg is up, we're gonna push out, down, open, hand down, rock back, hip drive side to side. Let's go one time on the other side. Leg is up, out, down. Come back here. Big turn, open, hand down, rock back. Woo! Ah.